need to fix this again. Looks like the, oh, wait a second. We reconnect. All right, I think we're okay. All right. Hopefully that stays connected. That was the external mic, not fully connecting. I see Ambrose, good morning. All my wires here. Stephen Chover, good morning. Jeffrey Phillips, good morning. Tyree, good morning. Oh, if I can cross this way and then diagonally cross this way in seconds time. There we go. Ah, disconnected again. The running didn't help. All right, hold on. We're getting there. Now you probably lost the, I guess I'm going to use these garbage cans. Okay. 1 second. Enjoy the traffic. Must have messed with the connectors. 1 second. Let me just. If I had some measures work to improve some of these contacts. I think the contacts on the adapters, my dongles always come back to haunt me. Don't let your dongles become your demons. Okay, I think that plugged in well. I might have to do more work on that later, but it might have done the trick for now. Make sure we still have manual focus or autofocus on. Okay, resume gimbal operations, initiate, go. All right, good morning. 2.5 minutes down the train. That's a lot of hellos to catch up on. Let's try this. Ambrose, Stefan, Jeffrey, Tyree, Sue, Kevin, MM, Berendegard, John Davis. Not trying to have to rain. Good to see you after a while. It's been a while. Michelle, Isaias, Ernesto, Florian, Manny, Robert T, Joe Steffo. It's definitely good to have you. Sorry, I don't mean to make or poke fun like that, but I tried to do some word games. Gerard Sudan. Stefan, hopefully it's good now. Daryl, good morning. Jeffrey, thank you. Empress has a new band name, The Connectors. Why not the Dongles? Tony D, I'm all right. It's finally not raining, which I'm happy about. And the temperature's nice. It's going to warm up again next week, apparently. Fascinating. Hello. T-Max, Dave, Peter, and the birds. K-12 is in a trench in Ukraine. Well, hopefully you're okay if you are really there. In a trench, too. Tanaku, yes we do. Tongle damage, I like that. Double suitcase. Michelle, doing all right. Glad to hear you're doing well. Fred Lewis, good morning. Tangling dongles, that's also a good one. Taxi cab, good morning. Travis Weeks, hello. Jerome Land, hi. Andrew Horton has to go back into the office after 3 years. You tell them no. They got to figure out a hybrid thing or something. Victoria, good morning. Beto Lee, good morning. Christina G, good morning. RJ in Colorado, good morning. Tommy Landry, hello. Redongle, yes. Yeah, my backpack is dry. We're good. Mike George, hey. Okay. I think I'm caught up for now. As long as the scrolling function. Prism had another update. I don't know what it actually updated, but we'll see if it causes any trouble for us. Yeah, the whole return to office, I mean, I can understand the certain executives and the owners of companies, Elon Musk included, have a perception that being in office 100% of your work time is the most productive. I don't know if that's been scientifically proven, and I think that's the only way they should really approach it, if they can figure out actual changes in productivity and collaboration based on remote only, hybrid, or in-office only work schedules. But if they're going off anecdotal evidence and hunches, I don't know if that's the way to address it. I mean, if they had definitive proof based on actual studies, not removing as much bias as possible, hopefully, then maybe. But that's what I'd want to see. In the interim, the people who are being forced to return, like the best talents of companies, will just find roles where they can be fully remote if that's what they want. So these companies are at risk of losing top talent if they have mandates for return to office. Anyway, John Casella. That's right, Andrew. Thank you. Hey, good morning, John. Lisa Bell, I think I saw your comment. Yeah, might be not a bad idea, even though these backpacks are supposed to be relatively water resistant. Lynn Graham, good morning. Norella's made it. Hope you're more adjusted to the times. I don't mean like modern times, I mean jet lag time. Yeah, Dave, I wonder. Patty Benty in Milan, good morning. Ooh, the light's in our favor. They know every keystroke. They could. And unless you don't install their VPNs on your home office computers. Audrey Wright, good morning. It is a nice brisk temperature for walking. It will get back up into the high 70s as the daytime highs and 60s as the nighttime lows next week. Apparently, I don't know. It's still a week away. Yeah, it's a day-to-day adjustment, Norell. It makes sense. A little bit every day. Let's check the Halloween house. We always try to see what updates this house has. We end up being one of the first ones to catch it, just because of the way we commute on Wednesdays. So we can see it when it's not in its festive state. I feel like there's like some opportunity to turn the windows into eyes. They could do something there if they so chose. They might have in the past, I don't know. But I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Jacques Small, greetings. Does anyone else here watch Below Deck Mediterranean? I know, reality is trash TV, but been in the garden 6 months. Thanks for your long-standing support. Jack, good morning. So they do have metrics on productivity. They should be able to view it. I mean, all these companies are metrics driven these days. So they've got to have data. I mean, I don't know. Assuming. Casey Blazer, good morning. Luxembourg is the most productive. That's interesting. I think the General Assembly is still going on this week. until, I don't know, it's still going down till the end of the week, right? Or something. Hey, I think they took down the scaffolding from this side, and this side still has scaffolding. So, a small improvement. But at least there's less scaffolding here now on Park Avenue proper. Narel's at 29 months of membership. Almost that big 3-0. I just can't believe I've been doing this for so long now. That's probably have GPT. Oh my goodness. I think there was a comedian that said we wouldn't have a lot of inventions if people weren't lazy. Like the remote control, for example. You got sick of getting up from your couch to push a button on your TV. So you invented remote control. How about the flamethrower? I want to burn something that's over there, but I'm all the way over here. Let me throw some flames at it. Are we at over 1,000 videos? Wow. I didn't even know that. I mean, I figured we had a bunch because of all the live streams, but that would also be a Molotov. Yeah, I guess so. Fred's got some scaffolding on his patio. Glimpse of the library over there, Bryant Park behind it. That's the Schwartzman building. How long have I been doing this? Since November 2020. I remember because December was that big snowstorm that rapidly increased our visibility to more folks. Which is why we need a repeat this year. I saw some news that they said this was like an El Nino winter, which actually means it's going to be a warmer winter, but still has the potential for strong snowstorms. I don't know. I don't know enough about this stuff. Just Judy Ann, good morning. Who that Dave's daughter's office is right around here. That's a cool place to have an office. Not to mention right next to a transit hub, so that's good in terms of commuting here, but this is a very popular and crowded area during the rush hour. I haven't personally taken Long Island Railroad out of Grand Central Station yet. They just recently opened the expansion, but it's apparently a very long walk out. I think Action Kid did it and timed it, and it's like 15 minutes from getting out of the train to stepping outside, which is kind of insane if you think about it. Just takes 15 minutes to get outside from underground. You know, imagine you were on a subway, and before you even saw the daylight, it took you 15 minutes from the train platform. John M., good morning. There was no measurable snow until March last season. Wow. We'll see how this year is going to be. Yeah, because the Farmer's Almanac is grade A BS. No, I'm just kidding. It's the most scientific publication ever to have existed on the face of the earth, the Farmer's Almanac. Yeah, I don't know where they get their information from anyway. Avril, Steve, good morning. Sounds good, Michelle. Cynthia Biliki, good morning. You're gonna see your dentist at 40th and Lex. That is very close to where we are. Maki in Japan, good morning. Wizard of Izza, it is still dark. And gonna keep getting darker as our commutes progress into the fall and winter until December 20th, at which point they'll reverse and start getting lighter, but it'll be hard to tell day to day even week to week, maybe month to month, it'll be more obvious. I need to do one of these Wednesday commutes in like a time lapse where I go through an entire season. We would do nearly the same route a lot of times, so maybe I can do like one where it starts out in like the fall and then we end in the summer, but like time lapse through to the Upper West Side. That could be interesting. Guilherme in Brazil, good morning. Again, the JP Morgan Chase new headquarters are up ahead. Happy-go-lucky, good morning. Getting taller and taller. I don't know the max height, but it's going to be one of the tallest ones in the building, I think. The Walking Commuter Almanac, what would it contain? Unraid server predictions. Andy, good morning. Mika Spirt, good morning. Saying it's pleasant to walk around in New York City. It is. Francisco, good morning. There's quite a bunch of cars here. We're right by the Roosevelt Hotel, currently housing migrants. I think Cash Jordan did a piece on the scooter situation recently. Apparently they rent out so they can do some sort of food delivery, which I don't know how any of that works, but because I guess there's like a work limitations until you get a certain I don't know. I won't say anything because I have no idea. Shane, good morning. Plus it also gets a little too close to politics, which we try to avoid. Yeah, if we have new folks, welcome. Good to see you. The JP Morgan building will be 1,388 feet high. Now, if you can give us some examples, maybe have GPT tell us the heights of the tallest buildings in Manhattan. Maybe you can give us some exact numbers of other buildings we're familiar with. Like, what if you say, like, GPT in feet, give me the heights of the tallest buildings in Manhattan? Let's see. Nathan, good morning. One World is 1776. Wow, this is going to be a tall building. And I imagine being 1776 feet high was no accident for One World Trade Center. No accident at all. There's Madison Avenue, looking clear right now. Baby Commuter was excited to see the moon yesterday. She hasn't seen the moon in like 4 days. She loves the moon. John Hartnett is here. Good morning. Apparently, Guard says 1,388 feet would be taller than you. I would think so, but you never know these days. Empire State is 1,250. Wait a second. So the JP Morgan Tower is going to be taller than the Empire State Building? I didn't know that. They didn't listen to Frozen. Let it go, let it go. My favorite sushi spot, Hatsuhana. Hashtag not sponsored, but willing to be. Ah, that's true, Peter. Central Park Tower 111. So that's all Billionaires Row for now. I'm still surprised that JP Morgan Chase headquarters are going to be taller than the Empire State Building. I imagine it's not very easy to get the air rights from neighboring buildings to become that tall, or to be allowed to build that tall. What time do I get up? Usually around 5. Like, if I get up naturally at 4:30 or 4, I'll probably just get up. Like, if I wake up without an alarm. My alarm is set for 5. Elma, good morning. Fifth Avenue. Are they open? Doors are open. I guess you're getting deliveries. Here we go. In meters, I know meters are more used in the scientific world too, so I should be appreciative, but I still feel like in my head guesstimating works better with feet. I know it's roughly 3 meters to a foot, but it's bigger. It's not like 3 feet to a meter. It's more exact with yards, of course, a little more. Meters more than a yard, though. Rockefeller. Roosevelt likes that Art Deco Chrysler building. That's a solid choice. St. Patrick's Cathedral. Wonder if the doors open with the plexiglass today. It actually might be a little chilly. It's nice if might as well cross. It's nice if you're is this always a Kohan? I don't know. It's nice if you're walking, but I feel like if you're sitting or standing in one spot for too long, this temperature might get to you. They need to open a competitor, Banana Republic. Call it Pineapple Socialism or something. Yeah, the doors are closed. Lego store. EXM9 should be coming in from it's an express bus from the Bronx. It's kind of a convenient way to travel, though. I think express buses are now up to $7. But they only have pickups in the Bronx and drop-offs in Manhattan. So while they have a bunch of stops in Manhattan, you can't just get on like in Harlem and then come down Fifth Avenue and get off. You can only get on in the Bronx on the BX Express bus series anyway. No cars, so we go. There's still a consistent wind too. And we're 1 week away from the Pixel event. We'll get Google's new offerings this fall. Hotel Pennsylvania replacement is probably going to block your view of the Empire State Building. Yeah, they didn't buy air rights from you. They're messing with your view. Nabul has made a good morning. Ambrose says the East Harlem Target is getting shut down because of crime. I thought I read that too. Briefly in passing, yeah. I think more than one store. I think even some Walgreens were shutting down due to crime. Oh, Stefan just did something with a 5 membership gifting spree to Ambrose, Stephen Freeman, Peter Bradfield, Mark John, Zither99. Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate that. Stex, good morning. Happy Wednesday. How you sleeping? (54th Street) we're passing now. And thank you once more, Stefan. Michelle K, good morning.
Yeah, and then when I was working last night.
Let's make this light. Well, make it before the cars start moving. Light's already changed, but we're good. Happy Go Kids at 19 months. Thanks for that long-standing support. Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci. There's some budget brands for you here at 5th Avenue. Johnny Strides over in Toronto was streaming with the new iPhone 15 Pro. It looked pretty good, I don't know. But he also came up from a 12, I believe. So it was a decent jump for 3 generations. Chris Bates, good morning. We're not gonna make that light. Probably could if I start running now. John, yeah, you can talk. We're pretty open here about what we chat about. Minus like politics and nefarious activities, but we don't pretend they don't exist. But you know, 1,500 euros for iPhone 15. Oh, Pineapple Kingdom. Interesting, Peter. I didn't know they had that. 10 seconds left there. Still clouds in the distance on the east where the sun will be coming from, or is coming from. Billionaires Row, of course, over here with some tall buildings. And we got the light. Onwards to Central Park. Yeah, the other thing though, I'm assuming I'm not going to get as good of a trade-in value the longer I wait. Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought iPhones have been so good about not overheating for a few years now. They've been able to like be performance kings, but also have decent thermals, and now I guess it's over. Well, maybe they'll probably throttle them or something to fix it at this point. Daryl, I don't know. You know, I haven't heard much about the Owl in a while now. I guess the Owl is old news, so nobody wants to report on it anymore. Tech Becca's instructor taught the class ChatGPT 3.5 and 4. More lessons to come. Light's about to change for the cars turning, so I'm not going to go now. I probably could have though. It's fine. Plaza Hotel, of course, is over here. Oh, GPT's probably not going to know that, because GPT's database ends in October 2020 or something. Yeah, I don't. That's got to be a different Flacco. I don't know that our Flacco relocated to Texas. Two express buses from the Bronx. Flacco here is still free and in good shape. Good to hear. Falco Punch. Falcon Punch. Falco is what Star Fox's actually what is Falco's relation to Star Fox? Beck, good morning. The What Bandits? I recognize that movie reference. Home Alone 2. And Trump was in that movie. They had some scenes in the lobby of Plaza and, of course, some scenes in Central Park. Not Central Perk, which is the Friends coffee shop. Well, from the show Friends, to be more specific, so I don't say something that could be misconstrued. John might get an iPhone 15 Pro Max today. Sounds interesting. Shelly, good morning. Following Michelle, good morning. Yeah, we saw the lines last Friday at the Soho Apple store, and I imagine other stores had a similar showing, maybe even more. Victor, good morning. Marlon, good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 claps. Bones photo. Hello, Maradona. Good morning. Central Park. The zoo is up ahead. City Field. It's quiet in the park. Still got some food stands setting up for later. Ice cream as well. Julia Selinska, good morning. I wonder if he's going to be watering the sidewalk all the way until the Belcourt clock over there. Because it's a lot of sidewalk. Little fall setup going on over here. Slight buffer, uh-oh. Delacourt. Chris is a Diamondbacks fan. I wonder where the sea lions are going to be today since it's a little chilly. I mean, I'm sure they're used to colder weather in general, but I don't know, these California sea lions? Thought I saw them swimming just now. Yeah, they are in the water doing some things. Kira, good morning. Oh, Flacco sighted. Nice. Just yesterday. Can you hear them? Maritza, good morning. Matilda, good morning. David, good morning. Tom, good morning. Anyway, those are the sea lions. Okay. Waking up people's dogs again. That's one of my jobs. I did not see that, Eric. I scared some people in Texas Starbucks. Uh-oh. Is your phone speaker on? What was I saying to the sea lions? I was telling them to go watch Bear and the Squirrel. Highly recommended by Bear in the Garden. Chris, that's the way to do it, really. I'm just a sucker for the latest snazzy technology. I don't know, it gives me some sort of enjoyment for some reason, and then I give in. Scared Norell's puppers also, it seems. Diana, good morning. Who needs roosters when you have sea lions? That's right. Le Choco Pops. Good morning. Have Universal Translator installed? I do. I was solving a new issue that I never really had in my Windows server, and that's I/O wait. Apparently the way Unraid works is that even on an NVMe M.2 drive, Unraid can be bogged down by a lot of activity, and even the GUI, the user interface, can slow down when there's a lot of background writes happening, writes and reads. So I have to split my cache pools into two. Keep only the app data for the Dockers and whatnot on one, and let all the other activity happen on the other. Mercury Moments Josh is here, just right on time for my Unraid updates. Hey David, I'm glad if it even helps one person. Hey, what are all these purple flowers coming out? Early fall flowers in Central Park. Womp, 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 womp. What are these? We see purple flowers in spring, and I already forgot what they're called. And now I don't know. I'm in this my main personal phone is a Pixel 7 Pro. I'm waiting for the 8, which is going to be announced next week. And I'm hoping it's a 1 week turnaround to release day, because then it'll come out in time for Comic-Con. And I can take some photos there. Yeah, crocus in the spring. Yes, I remember now. Well, thanks to your jogging of my memory. Jonathan Mihosh, good morning. Almost at the mall here in Central Park. It's nice to see morning sunlight after so long. I can see it on the buildings in the background. Big as a walk, Sean has made it. Ah, it's the purple rain. Of course. Peter, briefly, yes. Yeah, right, big as a walk, Sean. What happened? Where's the rain? I thought we were just in a rain-only existence at this point. There is a fall crocus as well. Interesting. Andre Wolf in Northwest Germany. The rain made it to South Wales. I see. The bench with the flowers on it was Jim Henson. Not to be confused with Nova Rain, that's right. Focus on the crocus. That crocus needs more focus. Cars for kids. K-A-R-S, cars for kids. Time is it here? It's got to be close to 7:03. Yeah, temperature dropped below 55. What is it now? 52 even on my watch. Next week it's gonna pick up again. From what I saw, though it's still a week away-ish. Big storm is coming this afternoon? Where? I know we're getting more rain on Friday. Yeah, Ali, you're right about that. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much after all the rain we had from last Friday till yesterday. I don't mind the rain. Like, I like the rain. It's just when you have a toddler, stroller, umbrellas, rain covers, it's just a lot of things to juggle in the rain. And especially when the toddler refuses to stay in the stroller. Yes. You gotta start like giving up certain things. Like the umbrella. Oh, it's coming from you, Andrew? What do we do to you? Send some to Quinton Namath. Hup. All right, probably gonna get a buffer in here. Street of silly walks. I need to rewatch a bit of Fry and Laurie. There's the buffer.
She does not think that it would be smart not to.
Hey, why is my phone not charging? Probably my weird dongle issues from the rain. That's a nice shot. Anyway. Upwards and onwards. Onwards and upwards? I don't know which is the correct order. Just words. Do 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 chicka chicka. USB-C. Maybe next year's. Maybe that's when I'll finally do it. I probably have a bunch of USB-C stuff already. Just because I was also streaming with an Android phone for a little bit. Dongleologist. I do need to see one of those. Ginkgo tree. Baloba. I don't know where this thing came from, but there's like this like thing that's been showing up on like shorts feeds where you're just running around a large map and there are these pictures of Michael Jackson chasing you. They're just going hee 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 hee. As they get closer, it gets more urgent. It's so strange. That is a rat. Hello, rat. Good night, moon. Goodbye, rat. Get over the water over here if you wanted to, and there's a bench or two at the end. There should be another little opening like that as well. The Ramble. Still a bit dark compared to everything else. Gribby, good morning. squirrels. Oh, you're mapping a stroller path through the ramble? That's a good idea. Yeah, because you run into these. They are not stroller friendly. You know, for the longest time, Mrs. Commuter and I would try to double team the stroller to pick it up like subway stairs, but I found that it's just easier and faster if I just pick it all up myself and just fly it up and down the stairs. Maybe my back doesn't think so, but that's all right. Jimmy and Mary, hello. But yeah, there's a lot of hills in the ramble which you can still deal with on strollers, but that hill may also end up in a set of stairs. And it wouldn't just be a stroller path too, it could be very useful like a handicapped path. I mean, I don't know how easy it is to wheel up one of these hills, probably not very, so you could probably still have a lesser elevation version too. No raccoons. Maybe a commuter has an obsession with reaching the sky these days. Well, what she really means is just touching the ceiling. She'll look at me, Daddy, you can reach the sky? Because I can reach the ceiling in her apartment. And then she'll say, I want to reach the sky. So I have to pick her up. And then she has to touch the ceiling. John Burke, hello. Sebastian, good morning. I don't know if you're officially allowed to smoke in Central Park. I don't know. I'm sure people do, I just don't know if there's an official rule about it. Oak Bridge is here. Take a peek towards Billionaires Row from here, as we do every week. Another potential time-lapse location. Sky is blown out today. There we go, it's coming back into focus. Oh yeah, photos? I had no idea. This will be a different view very soon. The leaves will be changing, then the leaves will be gone within the next few months. How it looks so cool with the iPhone 15. All right. It does have a better zoom camera, right? Actually, the Pro Max now has better cameras than the Pro, right? I think in the 13 series might have been the last one where the Pro and the Pro Max had the same cameras. I think even in the 14, the Pro Max had better cameras, right? Nothing on this side. Other than green water. No, you don't, Bagels and Long Sean. No, you don't. I guess I spend so little time in Central Park during the main visiting hours that I don't see it. And at this hour, it's only people walking dogs and exercising. Hence, usually not the folks that smoke. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. Ah, the lawns, yeah. Makes sense. But not good for the people just enjoying the lawn, I guess. Or not partaking. All right, this is my chance to cross before more bikes come. There it is. We made it. Today is officially Google's 25th anniversary. I mean, it's pretty wide. It's like not very old, right? It's not like a super old company, but it's been around. And it's now like one of the biggest companies. 25 years. I guess Facebook is even younger, but I don't know which one is officially bigger. Oh, big 25 in the Google logo? Ah. Yeah, Susie, maybe there's a reason they don't. I don't know. I know that's the body of water they use for the paddle boats, so I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. I have no idea. MySpace is older. Well, MySpace, what state does MySpace exist in now? Not like what state in the United States? Like, is it functional? Does it do anything? Where's Tom? I think he got out at the right time. Ali always uses a Samsung phone. That was my phone of choice for a while, back when they had the Note series. Oh, it's spelled G25GLE, but the colors, you still just read it as Google. They tend to be pretty clever with their designs. It's not Lowe's Lost in Space. Mr. Anderson, it appears you lead two lives in one life. All right. I think Neo's name in The Matrix was also, wasn't it also Thomas Anderson? Was it? I don't know. I know it's definitely Mr. Anderson. I don't know what his first name was. His fake first name. Darcy, William, Megan, and Gary, good morning. Or evening. Yvonne from Chelyabinsk. You're out in Siberia there. Exiting Central Park. American Museum of Natural History is in that area. You can see the building now coming into view. Highly recommended museum.
No, come on.
Cavalier King Charles.
Come on.
Being ushered along. Andrea Stevens, good morning. My mom doesn't use the little dog bag carriers anymore. She instead pulls out a bunch of small doggy poop bags and ties them around the leash. So it's like a necklace, well, on the handle part. Thomas A. Anderson, aha. That's a nice sound. One of Chris's sons is in New York City this morning. What's he doing here? Work related? Leisure related? Ali, it is known as a. Is it also golden hour in the morning? I don't even know. I'm not a photographologist. Sorry. I don't mean to make up unnecessary words, but I do. I'm not sure I'm familiar, TH. I probably do, I just don't know the name off the top of my head. That's right, Photos from New York. You know it. You're an expert in photos. Fred's wondering about his neck socket. Oh, that means you're already unplugged. Jim Barrows, good morning. Let's go left. Yes, I figured, Narelle. Ooh, a couch. Free bed bugs available. Jim Frazier, good morning. Boom. Own it. Jump on it. Surprise rat. Sorprendo. The golden and blue hour are at sunrise and sunset. Thank you, Florian. Nice parking job by Mustard here. This one didn't do so well either. Dasha, good morning. Oh, this vine is coming out. Let's try top marks. Individual rotating wheels. They should have wheels that can completely rotate 90 degrees, and then you just like crab walk into the space, unless that's what you're describing. Following Michelle to $5 super chat. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that support. Very kind of you. Glad you're enjoying. Doesn't Tesla have some sort of auto park thing? But it only works if you buy the more expensive self-driving package, not just the enhanced autopilot one. Chris? Although I don't know in Arizona if that's a necessary feature. We're on Columbus Avenue now. Narelle's car's auto park, we never use it. That's good. Yeah, I'm comfortable with my parking ability. More comfortable if it's my own car, of course, because then I also am now familiar with vehicular proprioception. Wizard of Iz is going to be here tomorrow. Ah, what for? What are you going to do if you can share and don't mind sharing? Oh, so they didn't do a good job of hiding the wires under that TV. Ah, we have the light. Ali congratulates Google. I'm sure they're doing all right. Tesla battery caught fire in Queensland. Still burning. I guess they got to be extra careful with those because it's like a series of batteries. So one could ignite the next, and I'm assuming explosions could potentially happen too. Even your old Volvo Auto Park. Yeah, a lot of these newer cars also have their own versions of autopilot, where they'll drive for you in the lane, like Cruise Control Plus. Yeah, my friend's Volvo has it. A poem, let's see. Donuts and coffee, a morning delight. Their flavors combine just right. A sugary treat, a caffeinated thrill. Together they create moments to fulfill. They create moments to fulfill? Narelle did a gift of a membership to Chris Bates. Thank you, Narelle. Congrats, Chris, on wondering what it's all about. Not your first rodeo, though. That's right, TH, scaffolding everywhere. At least every other block. This block here seems to be scaffolding less, which is a rare sight. I said, man, forget it. Your home's to Bel Air. Oh yeah, Nova? Interesting. Yeah, lane assist I feel like has been around for some time. And they can even like jerk your wheel, like if you veer off too far, right? Oh, laundry room with a view? A lot of times laundry rooms are like shoved in the basement where you're just stuck. You don't know what the weather's like outside. You just want to be in and out. Like I never fold my clothes in the laundry room. I always bring it back upstairs. I know some people do that in the laundry room. I guess it'll get done faster, but if I'm going to be folding a bunch of clothes, I'd rather just watch TV while I'm doing it or something. The temperature's nice, but I think it's going to be increasing next week again. Now, I don't know why the cop here is blocking the bike lane, but I imagine he could have parked somewhere else unless there's police activity going on. No, he's moving now. Still. I think Casey Neistat ran into even one of them in his like viral video from many years ago where he showed how wonderful bike lanes truly are in New York. They just sort of ping-ponged in the lane, just left and right, bounced off the lanes. That's kind of funny. We need bollards in the bike lane? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the high today is in the 60s, and I think it's going to warm up. This Friday might be cooler because of the rain. Is the Hummer EV like miles per whatever full charge also ridiculously low? Like their gas mileage? I hope it stays kind of warmer for Comic-Con, but Comic-Con feels like it's farther in. Oh, I gotta send an email. Comic-Con feels like it's farther in in October than usual, maybe, I don't know. All right, I really gotta send this email ahead if I don't forget later. Okay. Mark in Uganda, good morning. Hi, you been here before? Passed through? Oh, it has a good range, but really inefficient charging? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like if you can't get a full charge overnight in an electric vehicle, that's not right. Oliver, good morning. Hope you enjoy your day too. Isn't that a Polestar? Where's Ron today? Matt Rollinson, good morning. High 70s, low 80s Fahrenheit for Narelle. You guys are warming up, right? Heating up. Get on fire. 7:30, okay, not too bad. Gentle Dental. I only just now noticed their name. Mini Cooper, electric, I assume. Just an hour to charge. Whatever. Oh, car's coming. I will wait. 2 cars are coming. I will wait. Construction guys are up and about on the scaffolding, so at least it's at least something's happening. Blade has made it. Good morning. You've been you did 3 winters in a row? That's pretty good. Because of all the traveling, I understand. Someone overfed the pigeons. Light's not in our favor, but I think the cars, yeah, they have a really long delay here, but now it's green. All right, now we gotta wait. Oh, my back. Haven't seen some nice blue skies in a few days now. Oh, I'm gonna make it now. Be careful, we're in the buffer zone. So if you see a drop in our connection quality, it's because we're in that time of the stream. Guaranteed. No problem, Elaine. Yeah, sounds like a good one if you don't work too far away. Chris, you just kind of have to go back and forth, grocery store every once in a while. Probably not bad. Jason Freeman wishing a blessed day for the people turning left off Columbus, and I think we'll be past the middle by the time it even turns green. Haven't seen that in a while here. Anyway, this is the reason for the buffers. We assume this is the reason. It could also just be an angry person living on top of the mattress firm running signal blockers, which is illegal, by the way, but you know, who knows? You know, who knows? What am I saying? Oh, truck is coming. I will, oh, what was that? I assume it was a garbage truck. All right, let's go. Oh, Prince Dice has made it in too. Good morning. 7:34. Prince Dice, I don't know if I missed it. Are you on the iPhone now? Wednesday walks go by fast. They do go a little quick, but we have a good time during them. I've been running T-Mobile home internet at my grandma's because we got a good deal on it, but it's gotten super unreliable. Like, I think they deprioritized it or something, but it has to be rebooted almost every day now. I think I might just get her the cheapest FiOS that they have. Apparently, New York City also has something called NYC Mesh, which is like free internet, almost. It's kind of donation based. I can't get it in my area, but you can look at their map and see if you're close enough to the area or you have line of sight in one of the nodes. You could potentially get yourself set up for relatively free internet if you don't need anything that robust. But for my grandma, I'm thinking about getting the FiOS, the cheapest one, and seeing if I can sign her up for some of that government subsidized internet discount. It's something like getinternet.gov. You can get a discount on your home internet. So I think I might do that. Oh, that's right, Prince Ice. You said in Korea it's coming out like middle of October. I mean, I guess you could always import it, but you'd probably pay some magical fees on that. Which mobile network? I'm on Verizon only at this point. I actually have 2 SIMs in the phone, but I haven't figured out a great way to bond them. I forgot what the name of that app was that did like a soft bond, but I don't, it didn't do that well. It tended to do worse than just using one network. So I gave up on it. I don't think it's like true bonding like you do on certain other devices. Speedify, yeah, that one. I didn't feel like I got that much improvement from it. It felt worse when I was using it. Anyway. I think that Subway sandwich shop is also closing, Peter. So we'll see. James Cotter, good morning. TH, glad you enjoyed. Oh yeah, I missed your hello, Roy. Good morning. AB, good morning. Wayne wants some burgers and pancakes. I've never heard of that combination before, but I'd eat it. If I were offered burgers and pancakes in the morning, like on a vacation, I would take it. You use Speedify with 4. Wait, you can link up 4 providers with Speedify, Roy? Does that require like a second phone, like you share a hotspot from, and then you can Wi-Fi into it, and then Speedify can actually like navigate between them? But do 4 providers even have different? Don't a lot of the providers share antenna? Like Sprint and Verizon kind of used similar ones back in the day because they were both CDMA. That's interesting. Because if you can get a proper like streaming backpack, and that does proper bonding, but those are expensive. And I still don't really understand how they work. But I don't know enough about it. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Xfinity, all separate networks. Okay. It's wild. Mojave, glad you enjoyed. Manhattan Rail Fanner, hi. Car from Florida, yes. Could be a rental too. Prince, not Prince Ice, good morning. Stefan, you too. Combine it with Starlink, that'd be interesting. Yeah, Mint I think is T-Mobile, right? Something like that. Yeah, some of those other providers definitely are like subsidies of the bigger ones, but I guess not the main 4 or whatever it is now. Mint is T-Mobile, yeah. Anyway, 7:39, I better get going, but I see that crazy Disney lady showed up. Tanya, good morning. Definitely check out Tanya in Disney World. And Roy is out in the West Coast, San Fran, I believe, doing some streamings. Bagels and Walks is also here in New York, here in the chat. Not as many live streams recently, but still a lot of videos being posted. Prince, very true. Oh no, don't worry, Tanya. I didn't mean to say it in like a negative way. Oh, look who showed up. No, I'm kidding. Definitely, if my voice sounded that way, it was not intended to be. I think I'm just starting to think about the day ahead and the things I have to get done. Someone at Starbucks is wearing a very nice hat. I think it's an employee too. I don't know if you can tell. It's like that Indiana Jones hat there in Starbucks. Anyway. Yes, thanks everyone for joining today. I always appreciate super chat, super stickers. Yeah, super chat, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Welcome new members. Thanks Narelle and Stefan for the lottery. I think I had like a brain hiccup. Good to hear, Tanya. You're like a New Yorker at heart. That's not an employee. That's the logo. Oh well. Yes. Murphy's late. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed or haven't thumbs up just yet, think about it. It's okay if you do. It's okay if you don't. I think it's better for me if you do. You can also thumbs down too if you really don't like it. I think that's fine. I think engagement in the eyes of YouTube, some engagement is better than no engagement. Like some meaning positive or negative. It's better than nothing at all. Nothing at all. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Sorry, Simpsons. At least I'm not as slimy today. Oh, we almost got to 400 likes. Nice. Well, let's finish off the signing out here by getting to 400 likes then, and we'll be good. And Narelle can sleep peacefully. Of course, big thanks to the mods for any assistance you provide. Hopefully, it's all smooth sailing, and that Nightbot takes care of some of the faster stuff. You hit the like, and the like doesn't hit back. Just like Bruce Lee says, box doesn't hit back. I don't even know if is that. Yeah, I think that's a real thing that he said. Yeah, and we hit the 400. Strong work. Strong work, team. We've done it. Someone send out the minutes after by the end of the business day, and we'll review the follow-up items and action items at the next meeting. Hey, Narelle did a gift. Thank you, Narelle. I can't see who received it just yet. Hasn't popped up. Play piano, 500 maybe. To Elaine! Keep it in the family, I always say. All right, I got jokes. Thanks, Narelle. Congrats, Elaine. You can check out some of my piano playing as a member somewhere in the history of the YouTube channel. Hey, Mercury Moments Josh also did a membership gift to Jimmy and Mary. Thanks to Josh as well, Mercury Moments, for the gift. Welcome, Jimmy and Mary. And I think that will just about cover us. So thanks again, everyone, for joining. Have a great rest of Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll see you Friday morning for a walk southbound. It might be in the rain again. We'll see. Going towards Chinatown from Kips Bay. Till then. Bye.